The grand lobby of the luxurious Hamilton Hotel gleamed under the golden chandeliers. Wealthy guests strolled in and out, their designer shoes clicking against the polished marble floors. Among them was Veronica Sinclair, a woman known for her extravagant lifestyle and cold demeanor. Dressed in a silk dress and draped in diamonds, she held her expensive handbag close as she approached the reception desk. "I need the penthouse suite prepared immediately," she said with an air of superiority. A few feet away, an elderly janitor named Henry quietly mopped the floor, his worn-out uniform a stark contrast to the opulence around him. He had worked at the hotel for years, always ensuring everything was spotless. As he moved near Veronica, she suddenly gasped and recoiled. "Ugh!" she exclaimed, her perfectly manicured hand waving dramatically. "Keep that filthy mop away from me. You shouldn't even be near guests like me." The hotel lobby went silent. The other guests awkwardly glanced at each other, but no one spoke up. Veronica sneered at Henry. "You should be working in the back, away from civilized people. Honestly, how does management allow someone like you to be seen in a place like this?" Just then, a deep, calm voice cut through the tension. "That's enough." The guests turned to see Clint Eastwood standing near the lounge area, his sharp gaze locked onto Veronica. He had been sitting quietly, observing the interaction, but now, he was on his feet, walking toward the scene. The room suddenly felt smaller, the air heavier. Veronica turned, raising an eyebrow. "And who are you supposed to be?" she scoffed. "Some old man trying to play hero?" Clint didn't flinch. He walked up to Henry first, giving him a reassuring nod. Then, he turned to Veronica, his expression unreadable but firm. "I've seen a lot of people in my life," he said. "And let me tell you something, your money might buy you fancy clothes and first-class service, but it sure hasn't bought you respect." A hush fell over the room. Veronica's face turned red. "Excuse me," she snapped. "Do you have any idea who I am?" Clint crossed his arms. "I don't need to," he replied. "I know the type. You walk around looking down on the people who actually keep this place running. The ones who work long hours so people like you can enjoy their fancy vacations. And yet, you treat them like they're invisible." The crowd around them started to murmur. A few guests nodded in agreement. Even the receptionists behind the counter exchanged glances. Veronica scoffed, tossing her hair back. "Oh, please," she said. "This man is just a janitor. He scrubs floors for a living." Clint took a slow step forward, his voice unwavering. "And yet, he's still a better person than you." The tension was thick. Veronica's lips pressed into a thin line, but Clint wasn't finished. "You think hard work is something to mock," he continued. "Let me tell you something, lady, without people like Henry, this hotel wouldn't last a day. While you sleep in your fancy suite, he's the one making sure the halls are clean, the floors are polished, and the place doesn't fall apart. You walk past him like he's nothing, but let me ask you, what do you do that's so great? Spend your husband's money? Post pictures of yourself on social media?" A few people in the crowd chuckled. Veronica's face burned with humiliation. "You have no right to talk to me like this," she spat. Clint shrugged. "You had no right to talk to him like that either. The difference is, I don't need a reason to stand up for someone who deserves respect." Henry, who had remained silent, finally spoke. His voice was quiet but steady. "Mr. Eastwood, you don't have to do this." Clint turned to him. "Yes, I do," he said simply. "Because if people like her don't get called out, they'll keep treating people like you this way." Veronica clenched her fists. "I don't have to stand here and listen to this," she hissed. "I'll be speaking to the manager about this ridiculous scene." At that moment, the hotel manager, Mr. Dawson, stepped forward. He had been watching the entire exchange from a distance. "No need, Ms. Sinclair," he said. I saw everything. Veronica smirked. Good. Then you can do something about this janitor ruining the atmosphere of this hotel. Mr. Dawson's expression hardened. Actually, I will do something, he said. I'll be asking you to leave. Veronica's smirk vanished. What? She gasped. You heard me, Mr. Dawson said firmly. At this hotel, we value all our employees, from the receptionists to the janitors. And we don't tolerate disrespect toward them. You may be wealthy, Ms. Sinclair, but that doesn't make you more important than the people who work hard every day to keep this place running. If you don't appreciate that, then we'd rather not have you here. The entire lobby watched in stunned silence as Veronica's face twisted in shock. You're making a mistake, she sputtered. The only mistake was allowing people like you to treat others this way for so long, Mr. Dawson said. Now, please leave. Clint stood beside Henry, watching as the arrogant woman was escorted out. He didn't smile. He didn't need to. Justice had spoken for itself. As the doors closed behind Veronica, the tension in the lobby lifted. A few guests even clapped. Mr. Dawson turned to Henry. Henry, I want to personally apologize for what happened, he said. And starting today, I'll be giving you a raise. You deserve it. Henry's eyes widened. Sir, I don't know what to say. Clint put a hand on his shoulder. Just keep doing what you do, he said. People like you keep the world turning. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. Henry nodded, his eyes shining with gratitude. Clint gave him a small nod before turning to leave. As he walked out into the evening air, a young woman who had witnessed the whole thing ran up to him. Mr. Eastwood, she called. That was incredible. Can I take a picture with you? Clint chuckled. You don't need a picture, he said. Just remember what happened today. And next time you see someone being treated unfairly, stand up for them. She nodded, a newfound determination in her eyes. As Clint disappeared down the street, the hotel lobby buzzed with excitement. People would be talking about this moment for a long time. And Henry? He walked a little taller that night, knowing that for the first time in a long time, someone had seen him, not as a janitor, but as a human being who deserved respect. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more inspiring tales. This is now fully extended, deeply explained, and formatted without extra spaces. Let me know if you need any changes.